Yo, what's good, my eruptioners? I'm sure you remember AlmightyMandals' Overpowered Pokemon series. This was a series where he went through each generation and told us which Pokemon were overpowered. Unfortunately, it looks like he only did generations 1 through 5, and since he hasn't uploaded in a while, we may never find out the most broken Pokemon for Generation 6. So, why not do it myself? So before we start, a quick disclaimer, I did not make this video idea up. This is an inspired series, and this is my opinions only, so feel free to tell me who you think is broken from Generation 6 down below. Now let's get on with the video. But if you close your eyes, the first broken Pokemon on this list is Sluruff. Honestly, this Pokemon is the surprise entry of the list. This Pokemon may look stupid, but don't sleep on it. All this Pokemon has to do is use Belly Drum and your team is done. You may think all you can do is try and outspeed it, but it has Unburden, which doubles the Pokemon speed once an item is consumed. This means once Belly Drum drops its HP to half and it eats a citrus berry, activating Unburden, it will hit like a truck and be super fast. With a strong Play Rough and Drain Punch for steel types, there is no way you'll be able to win. Also, with its all-around stats, it will be able to eat hits and destroy your team. But if it's any consolation, you can try to destroy it with priority. In Generation 6, they made a brand new evolution based on the new fairy type. This Pokemon was Sylveon, and it was a powerhouse. This Pokemon may have great special defense being 130, but its true power lies in its special attacking. It has a great special attack, and its ability makes it even more scary. Pixelate, which makes normal type moves, fairy type moves, means that Hyper Voice, a normal type move, becomes Stab because it becomes a fairy type, and gets even stronger boost from Pixelate. You can even use Hyper Beam if you want to be that guy. Also, this Pokemon has Wish and Protect as recovery. Also, in Generation 6, the fairy type was stupid good because it was immune to dragon. So in short, this Pokemon can hit hard and live long. It's crazy that the pseudo legendary Pokemon in this region is not the best Pokemon in Generation 6. Don't get me wrong, Goodra is still great, but not better than the others. Goodra is broken because of those amazing stats. It has a monster special defense stat of 150, which means it can eat the one things dragon types have been weak to, Ice Beam. What makes it even worse is that not even fairies stand a chance against this Pokemon. It gets Sludge Wave to hit them on the special side, and even Iron Tail to hit the fairies that are weak defensively. Like all other dragons, it has multiple amounts of resistances and a crazy wide move pool. But what makes Goodra so strong is that it can take a hit and dish out one. The one thing holding Goodra back is a lack of recovery. If you play Generation 6 overviews, you remember that this Pokemon was everywhere. I'm talking about the fire flying type, the regional bird, Talonflame. Now, it was everywhere because of its signature ability, Gale Wings. This made all flying type moves have priority. With a choice ban, this thing would just run over most teams. You know this Pokemon was strong because not even Stealth Rocks, which it was 4 times weak to, could stop its usage. It has priority heal with Roost, is fast enough to U-turn out of any bad situation, and it can Flare Blitz anything that won't die to a Brave Bird. Overall, this Pokemon was so broken, and you know it was broken because in Generation 7, Gale Wings got nerfed so hard, Talonflame sucks now. I talked about this Pokemon a couple of times on the channel, so I'm going to keep this one relatively brief. Some either expected Greninja to be number 1 on this list or not be on the list at all. It may not have the best defense, but it has great offense. It can hit you on the physical or special side. This Pokemon is like Talonflame because it has a broken hidden ability, this time being Protein, which makes any move you use, Greninja becomes the same type. For example, if I use Rock Slide, Greninja becomes a rock type. Now, this is broken because it makes it hard to land a super effective hit on this Pokemon because you never know what it's going to use. For example, you may be planning to use a grass type move, but it uses Grass Knot and changes to a grass type and instead resists your moves. Also, all moves now get Stab, which makes it even more broken, and since this Pokemon has a wide move pool, it can be an absolute nightmare to deal with, and it was so strong it even went to Ubers. So in short, broken and unpredictable. Meet the king of Generation 6. What I mean is that Aegislash was the strongest Pokemon non-legendary in Generation 6. This Pokemon may have a shallow move pool, but its signature move and ability is a game changer. Stance Change makes it that it can switch between a wall with base 150 defenses and an offensive monster with base 150 attack and special attack, which means it can take a hit, set up, stance change for a base 150 attack or special attack, and obliterate you. Along with its ability King Shield, which lowers attacks if contact is made, you have a Pokemon that is better than the rest. Like Greninja, it was also banned to Ubers. Okay guys, that is the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell, and do all of that. Also tell me who would be on your list for the most broken Generation 6 Pokemon. As usual, watch some more videos and have a good day.